What is good, friends, and welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend. Update 14 is coming soon. Yes, another one. Most of the time, I don't cover this type of content. However, Update 14 will be a huge one. A lot of new features coming. Some of those features you've been waiting a long time. So stick with me. We'll go through each of them one by one. And without any further ado, let's go. All right, first feature is a brand new title system. Okay, it's coming in June. I don't have any visual about that, so bear with me. So far, all I can tell you is titles are exclusive visual badges that showcase your battlefield glory and social status. Yes, social status, meaning that if you want a beautiful title, you will have to pay for it. I'm almost certain, okay? Certain titles can be upgraded once the conditions are met. Simply tap upgrade to level them up. Their visual will evolve with each level, and you can still switch back to lower level one at any time. If for some reason you prefer the visual aspect of the previous title, you can do so. All right, so stay tuned for that. It's coming in June. Update 14 will bring us a brand new officer and a tank specialist from the Liberty Camp. Her name is Catseye, and I'm excited about this officer. You know me, I'm a tank commander, so I will awaken her as soon as possible. She's quite good according to her skills, at least on paper. So let's switch to her awakened portrait like so. Ooh, she's kinky. I like that style. Now, pay attention. I'm going to go real quick with her skills, but stay tuned for a full review video on top of some testing, just to make sure that if you're undecided to go with her or not, that video will help you out, okay? So the first skill, the tactical one, she will deal 2000 damage every 8 seconds. The rest of the skill description is wrong, so don't pay attention to that. I will read you on the dev's note what's up with her skills. When in a tank or a helicopter, troop also deals extra area of effect damage up to 4 other enemies within 1 map grid of the target. Damage coefficient of 450. She's kind of like Lady Shadow, but the splash damage is stronger. However, it's less forgiving since it's within 1 map grid. Not a huge deal, but that officer with Lady Shadow could be quite interesting. Her second skill, the passive one called Finders Keepers, while in the field increases normal attack boost by 30% and normal attack resilience by 30%. For this officer's tank or helicopter troop, a decent balance skill. Her second passive skill called Master Thief. It's a special one, increases the damage resist of this officer's troop by 15% and boosts the critical strike chance of this troop's normal attack and officer skill by 15%. It's a good one. The best special skill, or her best passive skill, is this one in my opinion, Feline Grace. It's a special type, good for tanks and helicopter. Whenever this officer's tank or helicopter troop enters a non-siege battle, it gains a shield for 4 seconds up to 800, can trigger once every 45 seconds. The shield is immediately removed upon engaging an enemy base. What does it mean is you can train another shield officer with this skill to stack up 2 shields on top of the built-in shield for the main battle tank. Yes, you read it right. However, if you decide to tank a base, now it's called a siege, okay? Which means you can still hit infantry, as it's called fortification, but if you siege a base, this shield will vanish. It will not apply. So all in all, a decent set of skills. The last skill, the awakened one, I'm not gonna go through this one, so stay tuned for my video, but essentially she's robbing attributes to from your target, and she will gain damage resist and damage intensity. All right, so once again, stay tuned for the full review, but you're gonna like this officer, I guarantee you that. Let me present you the most ridiculous tactic ever been released by Lilith so far. It's called Heavy Drop. It will allow you to drop up to 5 of your own ground forces anywhere in the map, as long as it's your own territory or an allied one. At 1 star, you can drop 1 troop. 5 stars, you can drop 5 troops. And at 3 stars, the cooldown is reduced by 50%. At 5 stars, after the drop, restores the troops HP by 10% per second for 5 minutes while not in combat. Also grants the troop a shield for 5 minutes. The shield coefficient is 3000. This shield recovers by 100% every 30 seconds after leaving combat. It is crazy. I wish I could show you how it works. I can, because in the test server, we cannot build territory. So if you click on this tactic, you can pick up to 5 of your troops. Remember, this tactic is upgraded to 5 stars, so I can pick up to 5 ground forces, okay? And once you do, you can select where you want to drop your forces. Once again, it doesn't work because I don't have any allied territory, but once you do, you can rapidly deploy ground force to support your allies. That is amazing. The next feature of update 14 will be the Hawaii conquest optimization. Because Lilith knows you guys love this map so much, they decided to make it even better, right? Now, let's say that it will be less worse, okay? Something like that. I'm not gonna go through all these points. There's quite a lot of content about this Hawaii conquest optimization. However, they will fix the melee zone or improve the melee zone. The mid-phase tally will adjust certain buffs. The tropical warfare handbook will be adjusted. The land sea access point as well. What else? The map opening sequence where the region open, this will be optimized to promote early game pace, okay, or early game action. Otherwise, it's still gonna suck, but maybe less this time. Who knows? Can't wait to find out, or maybe not. We'll see. After the update 14 will kick in, there will be some battlefield restriction changes, meaning that they will introduce a gold 4 battlefield, as well as they will adjust the restriction level of your unit level, star level, and wall level, depending of which battlefield you go. I'm not gonna go in depth with that content, as you already receive a mail about that, and you can always read the notes. But if you want my opinion, I don't really care about this feature, because between you and me, it doesn't fix the real problem besides the horrible matchmaking, okay? Let's say that you're lucky enough to have a decent matchmaking, only to realize when you enter the city that you have to face a player, a commander, 4 times as powerful than you. You stand no chance. The entire alliance stand no chance against him, and that commander, that mega whale, can steamroll and dominate the city because he's unchallenged, okay? He's too powerful. How can Lilith allow such a commander, a mega whale, to enter a go-to battlefield, for example? It doesn't make sense. Warpath is supposed to be a team-based game, meaning that together you can defeat the other alliance if you play your card well. Well, in that case, when they face a mega alliance, no matter what you do, he will defeat you because his collector level is so high that your unit doesn't inflict any damage. And if by any chance you can defeat him, it will cost you 2000 reserves, and you're out of reserve to stay in the fight. what will happen is your entire alliance gets defeated by a single player, ruining the fun for the entire community. How cool is that? It sucks. And what's the point to offer different tiers of battlefield if you allow a mega whale to infiltrate a lower tier to ruin the fun for everyone? I don't know. It shouldn't be allowed. How can we fix this? Simple. Either deny them the matchmaking, which could potentially increase the load on the matchmaking process, or even easier, restrict the collector level. Okay? That way, if you want to play in restricted, go ahead, play, but you should belong in legendary 1 or 2. If you want to sandbag a lower tier battlefield, you're not gonna have the same power, because there's no way you can ruin the fun for everyone just because you want to steamroll an entire alliance and get easy rewards. It shouldn't be that way. So I don't know what the fuck Lilith is doing. That's me crashing out, because quite frankly, I'm kind of fed up of this behavior. People trying to play with the matchmaking, trying to sandbag and just be complete jerk and being proud about it. It makes me sick. In the restricted battlefield, every commander should have a fair chance to enjoy the game. All right, so enough of me crashing out. Let's move on to the next topic. At last, we have a new chat for the update 14, chat 3.0. As you can tell, it looks different. And it's supposed to be a totally new chat system. Okay, now from what I can tell, and I'm not sure if this chat is fully operational in the test server, but it will in the live server. You can see the different chat, the world chat, city chat, English chat, and of course the battleground chat that everybody need, right? Besides that, you have also the alliance chat. As you can tell, I messaged Cuban Gang, he responded, and he also comment or react to my message. So this is a new feature. A weird feature is you haven't unlocked entire page translation yet. Purchase arms deal to unlock it. Proceed now. Now the chat will be monetized. If you want to auto-translate the chat in your preferred language, you need to buy a pack for that. I'm not too sure if I like this feature. However, if you don't like this feature, you can manually translate every message like you used to do before. Maybe some new features will be introduced. I'm kind of sad to notice no new emojis were added. But whatever. The most important thing is if the chat is not lagging, that will make me happy. Especially when it's time to give those red packets, the chat is lagging like crazy. It drives me nuts. Hopefully, this new chat will fix everything. The mechanical mayhem will be updated following version 14. Now you will be able to pick a Navy blueprint. That's amazing. Before it was Ground Force or Air Force. Now you can pick any blueprint, even if it's from the Navy. And now for the grand finale, for all you Navy fans out there, you will be happy to notice that every time you form a fleet, the capacity is augmented by 3 vessels. That's right, now a fleet will be composed of 9 ships, helping you knocking out those naval bases. That's all I have for you today, friend. That update is quite a banger. A lot of good stuff coming for the update 14. What do you think? Are you excited about the new features? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!